Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1982 Detroit Tigers season replay. Today's matchup is between the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays at Exhibition Stadium. On the mound for Detroit is Tom Filer, whose record is 4-0 with a 2.83 ERA. And pitching for the Blue Jays today is Leal, whose record is 11-9 with a 4.85 ERA. Okay, so we are off to a terrible start post-All-Star game. We've lost the first 3 games of this 4-game series against the next to last place Blue Jays. For whatever reason, our starting pitchers have been horrible. Our bullpen has not been able to hold leads, and we just completely stopped hitting. So I don't know if it's playing in Canada. Maybe the metric system is screwing us up. I don't know. But it's been frustrating. I can't wait to get away from this final game. Head back home. We're going to play the Oakland A's for the first time this season, so that'll be exciting at least. But we have to get through today's game first, and maybe we have our best pitcher on the mound. It's Tom Filer. And take a look here at Tom Filer's numbers versus the Blue Jays. Not a lot to go on, only 9 plate appearances, so a lot of these Blue Jays will be facing Tom Filer for the first time. Dave Patterson, who pitched terrible in relief yesterday, gave up a bunch of runs, will not be available today or tomorrow, technically. The rest of the bullpen is available, though, so hopefully we can get at least 6 innings out of Tom Filer. We've got Trammell back from a day off, needing rest. And now Ricky Henderson's tired, so Henderson goes on the bench. And we've mixed things up a little bit. We're going to put Eddie Miller in at left field today, and we're going to have him bat first. And Dan Gonzales will play right field. So a couple defensive changes. Let's go ahead and do the official Tigers lineup rundown. Batting leadoff in left field is Eddie Miller. Batting second at first base is Greg Brock. Batting third at third base is Mickey Hatcher. Batting cleanup and DHing today is Kirk Gibson. Batting fifth and catching is Lance Parrish. Batting sixth at second base is Sweet Lou Whitaker. Batting seventh in center field is Andre Dawson. Batting eighth in right field is Dan Gonzales. And batting ninth, playing shortstop, is Alan Trammell. Here's Luis Leal on the mound for the Blue Jays today, making his 22nd start already. My goodness. 11-9 with a 4.85 ERA, 144.2 innings pitched. Has 73 strikeouts. Opponents are batting .282 against him in a couple of complete games. His fastball tops out around 89 miles an hour, and that is his best pitch, just above average, really. He's got 3 other pitches, sub 80, and his overall rating is an 80. How is this guy 11-9? I don't know, but he's really their best starting pitcher with wins and ERA. And it's probably going to be a little bit of a challenge for us to beat him the way we've been playing. We have not faced Luis Leal at all this season. And actually, I don't remember ever playing against him in 80 or 81, but maybe we did. Okay, so here we go. Take a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays today. And it is the same as yesterday. So here's Eddie Miller, our hottest hitter by far, leading off today against Luis Leal, and a base into center field. Look at this guy. I believe he's also 6 for 6 in stolen bases. Yeah, he has not been thrown out, and he's got 6 stolen bases. We're going to let Greg Brock swing away. And Brock pops it up to third. There's one down. Mickey Hatcher up next. We are going to hit and run with Hatcher. Ground ball to third. Miller in scoring position now at second base. And an opportunity here for Gibby to drive in the first run of the ball game. Infield single, we'll take that. First and third for Parrish. One of our players that I just don't know what to do with. He has no power. Do we drop him down in the lineup? Do we give him more time off in order to maybe get some of his power back? Hey, a base hit up the middle. That'll drive in a run. So Parrish gets an RBI single, and it's 1-0 Detroit. Next up is Sweet Lou Whitaker. Whitaker hits a ground ball to second. I thought it might squeak through, but that is the third out. We go to the bottom of the first. Let's go ahead and do the Blue Jays lineup rundown. Batting leadoff, playing third base, is Paul Dade. Batting second at second base is Garth Iorg. Batting third in left field is Warren Cromartie. Batting cleanup in right field is Danny Tartabull. Batting fifth and catching is Ernie Whitt. Batting sixth at first base is Willie Upshaw. Batting seventh and DHing is Tim Corcoran. Batting eighth at shortstop is Steve Davis. And batting ninth in center field is Rick Bosetti. Tom Filer, he's been pretty good. We've been limiting his innings per start, usually between 5 and 6. So he hasn't really accumulated a lot of innings so far. He's 4-0 with that .283 ERA, 26 Ks and 41 innings pitched. Opponents are batting .286 against him. No complete games, obviously. And his fastball, 89 miles an hour, tops out at. He's a ground ball pitcher. His slider is his out pitch, rated an 88. His fastball is sub-average at 70. Overall rating an 83. So pretty solid. I mean, this guy has basically earned a role in the rotation for the rest of this season. There's the Tigers' defensive alignment. A little weird looking today with Gonzales out there in right field. Rated an 81, still acceptable. And Miller over at left, I think, getting his first start over there this year. Rated an 86. Everybody else is the same. Here's Paul Dade leading off against Tom Filer. Oh, crap. Paul Dade leads off the bottom half of the first with his 6th home run on the season. And the game is tied just like that. Next up is Garth Iorg, ground ball to second. There's one out. Next up is Warren Cromartie. Cromartie goes oppo into left for a base hit. So runner on first now for Danny Tartabull. Tartabull's got 2 home runs this series and brought his total to 19. Filer wants nothing to do with him. He walks him. It's first and second for Ernie Whitt. Whitt with Tartabull were both all-stars. And then Whitt rips it into right. Oh, it's going to be caught by Gonzales. Cromartie tags up and takes third. I thought for sure that was going to fall in for most likely a double. So 2 down. Runners on first and third for Willie Upshaw. And Upshaw pops it up on the infield. Whitaker's under it. And he makes the play. So the leadoff home run by Paul Dade tied the ball game up. We go to the top of the second. It's 1 up. Andre Dawson leading off. Dawson grounding out to second. His batting average versus right-handers was up to .217, which is terrible, but that's like a season high for him. Here's Dan Gonzales looking for his first hit of the season, popping it up into shallow left field. Plays made by Davis. 2 down. And Trammell had the day off yesterday, gets a base hit into left. Good job by Tram. So runner on first for Eddie Miller. Miller started the game off with a base hit. Here's a blooper to right center field. And it falls in for another hit. And Trammell standing on third base. Look at Miller, .531 batting average. And, I mean, that's 20, 30 at bats, right? 17 for 32. Eddie Miller, man, he's got right field. He's surpassed Kevin Bass in the lineup to play right, and then Greg Brock popping it up into foul ground on the first base side, and that'll do it. Brock's average now down to 237. Okay, we go to the bottom of the second. Tim Corcoran leading off the inning. Corcoran popping it up to Sweet Lou. There's one down. Next up is Steve Davis. Davis pulls it into left. It gets past Miller for a double. That is Davis's 7th double on the season. Runner in scoring position for Rick Bosetti. We're going to play straight away. Ground ball to third. We'll hold the runner, and Hatcher throws out Bosetti at first. 2 down for Paul Dade. Again, he led off the game with a home run in the bottom of the first, and now he's got a hit that's going to break the tie. It's 2-1 Toronto. 4 hits now for the Blue Jays against Detroit. And then a walk. That looked like strike 3. I guess it was just a little bit low, as Fowler being too fine with it. Walks a guy that has no power whatsoever. At 48 pitches now, Cromartie hits a comebacker to Fowler, and Fowler throws him out. So the Blue Jays jump ahead 2-1 on the RBI single from Dade. We go to the top of the third. Here is Mickey Hatcher leading off. Hatcher hitting a fly ball to center field. Bosetti makes the catch. 1 down. And then Gibby strikes out. And a base hit for Parrish. I mean, he's batting .280. He's basically the second, I guess he has the second highest batting average on the team. So he's contributing. He's just not driving in runs. I mean, I feel like we need to drop him to like 7th or 8th. But we have a team full of number 9 hitters at this point. So I don't know what to do. So Parrish is on first. Here is Sweet Lou. Lou hits a fly ball to right. Our power has been totally zapped in this series. It's like everyone ate a lot of food during the All-Star break, and now they just can't get their game going. We go to the bottom of the third. It's the Tiger Strand. Parrish at first. Danny Tartabull leading off. Another comeback to Fowler. Fowler tosses him out. 1 down. The Blue Jays fans are like booing on every play. Every out, it's a boo. A little golf clap there for the walk. 3 walks, no strikeouts for Fowler. I just gave him all that praise, and suddenly he can't get the ball over the plate. Upshaw up next, flying out to center. Dawson with the catch. And Tim Corcoran popping it up on the infield to, I assume, Trammell. Yep, Trammell takes charge. And first time we've kept the Blue Jays off the board, so we'll take it. We go to the top of the fourth. Here's Dawson leading off, average down to 209, dumping it into right center field. It will be caught by the right fielder, Tartabull. Next up is Dan Gonzales, and there we go. There's his first hit of the season. Base hit to left field for Gonzales. Next up is Trammell. We're going to hit and run. Stay out of the double play and maybe get something going. Hey, a base hit down the left field line. Will Gonzales score from first? He does. Trammell, an RBI double to tie the ball game. That is Trammell's 11th double on the season. And now Eddie Miller is 2 for 2 today. Has a runner in scoring position. And Miller takes strike 3 looking. 2 down. Here's Brock. Brock 0 for 2 today. Got some good wood on it, but it will just be a simple fly ball to right field. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's all tied at 2 now. We've got 8, 9, and 1 due up. Davis, Bosetti, and Dade. Davis, a ground ball that gets past Brock for an infield single. That sucked. Runner on first. There's Rick Picetti. Average down to 308, and he walks him. Come on. Unbelievable. 5 hits and 4 walks. And that's going to be another. Oh, no, it's even worse. A 3-run shot by Dade. His second home run. And the Blue Jays are absolutely annihilating us today. This whole series, I guess is what I should say, is grounds out. That's just the first out of the inning. Cromartie striking out. Oh, finally gets a K. Filer saws off Tartabull, popping it up at home. And that'll do it. So 5-2. I mean, we have 8 hits. It's not like we're not putting bat to ball, but we can't get anything, any sort of rally going. Leal strikes out Hatcher to start off the 5th. There's 1 down. Gibby comes through with a home run into the left field bleachers. That is his 15th home run on the season. And it's 5-3. Finally showing some pop. Parrish hits a sharp liner to second. Iorg makes the play. 2 down for Sweet Lou. And Lou hits a grounder to short. Okay, we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's 5-3 now after the home run by Gibby. Filer up to 91 pitches. He has to go at least 1 more. I mean, we have 3 lefties up, though. I mean, we still have Bruce Robbins. We're going to bring in Bruce Robbins. That's what we're going to do. I mean, why not? We're down 2 runs. Robbins has given up 4 runs in 2 innings since coming back in relief. I know that already because I looked it up before the ball game. So he's been pretty horrible. But we're going to give him another shot. I mean, what else can we do? Ground ball by Whitt to Trammell. There's 1 down. Upshaw follows that up with a grounder to short. 2 outs. And now Robbins will face Tim Corcoran. And Corcoran pops it up, so this could be a 1-2-3 inning. If Trammell makes the play, he does. Hey, there we go. Good job by Robbins. Playing the odds, and it worked in our favor for once. We go to the top of the 6th. Here is Dawson leading off. 3-1 count. And that was ball 4 that he swung at. There's 1 out. Dawson does not walk much. I guess we should point that out. 12 walks in 303 at-bats. So that is not his thing. His OBP is 245, and he's back to a sub-6 OPS. 1 down. Here's Dan Gonzales. Got his first hit of the year. Last time up. Ground ball to first. 2 down. And then Trammell walks. Only the first walk today for Leal. Leal was our title card cover boy. I'm sure you noticed that. Trammell on first. Do we try to steal? 69%. I like that number. I think we're going to go with it. We're down 2 runs. Let's try to get someone in scoring position for Miller. Curveball, and Trammell steals second base. That is the 8th stolen base for Trammell. 8 for 12. That's not a bad ratio. And Miller, an opportunity to drive in a run. He's 2 for 3 with a strikeout today. And he pops it up at home plate. And we have no clutch genes. Oh, an error! What? Error on the third baseman, Dade, after having 2 home runs today. He's trying to give it back to us. Why didn't Trammell score on that is what I want to know. With 2 down, he should have been halfway home plate. But the ball was dropped. So now we have to count on Brock. One swing of the bat from Brock can give us the lead. Nope. Just a line drive to center. Brock letting us down. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Let's take a look at the in-game stats. We haven't done that yet. Player of the game so far. This is actually kind of a tough call, right? I mean, Miller 2 for 4 with a stolen base. Gibby's got a homer. Parrish is 2 for 3 with a ribby. And Trammell's 2 for 2 with an RBI. So maybe someone will separate from the others. We're going to take out Robbins. And we're going to go right to Tom Hume. Patterson really not available, and that's maybe to our advantage. Tom Hume, 46 innings pitched so far. This is a guy we can't send down if he's on a major league deal. So we've been trying to use him sparingly. When was the last time he pitched? The 12th. So once in a week. So that's good. So we're using him a little bit more sparingly. Okay. So Hume is going to face Davis, Bosetti, and Dade. Here's Davis into the box with a ground ball. Just short. Trammell tosses him out. 1 down. Next up is Rick Picetti. Picetti 1 for 3 against Hume in his career. Another grounder to Tram. And that's going to bring up Paul Dade. Paul Dade's 3 for 3 with 2 dongs. Let's see if he can get number 3. No, ground ball, base hit. He's 4 for 4 today. Every game of this series has been one batter who is impossible to get out. In this game, it's Dade. Garth Iorg up next, and Iorg hits a grounder to Whitaker, and that's it. So good job by Hume. We have top of the 7th now with Mickey Hatcher. Hatcher 0 for 3 with a strikeout today against Leal, and he strikes out again. 4 Ks for Leal. Now, Leal's up to 104 pitches. I don't know if they're considering taking him out or not. And Gibby walks. So we've got Gibson on first. Certainly a double play possibility. Parrish has been staying out of him so far this season. I think he's got only single digits. Hey, a base hit to right. There we go. Parrish having a decent game. Gibby holds it second for some reason. And now they're going to bring in Dave Tobick. Dave Tobick has had our number this series. This is his 3rd appearance. He got a save in the first game. And he pitched a scoreless inning 2 games ago. He didn't play yesterday. So he should be kind of rested. And we have Whitaker with 1 down. Runners on first and second. Lou Betty 239 only versus right-handers. And a base hit up the middle. Gibby scores from second. And it's 5-4. Okay, a little bit of revenge here. Maybe against Tobick. So we're down a run with only 1 out, and we have Dawson up. Now Dawson, I mean, he has been hitting better. He's due. Oh, shit. Line drive right to short, and Parrish gets doubled off second base. Man, that is crap. I don't know what to say. Okay, so we're going to take out Hume, and we're going to bring in Capizzello for the first time in a while. Cappy, of course, All-Star. Has he played since the All-Star game? He has not pitched since the All-Star game. He did give up a run in the game previous to the All-Star game. And then he pitched a scoreless inning and was in line to get the win before Dennis Leonard came in the 9th or 10th inning, I guess it was, and gave it up. Warren Cromartie hits a ground ball to short. Trammell handles it cleanly. There's 1 down. Now here's a tough out for Cappy, right-hander Danny Tartabull. Tartabull batting .308 versus left-handers. He walks them. Probably a safe thing to do with Ernie Whitt up. Where Whitt batting only .225 versus lefties. Definitely a double play possibility. A ground ball back to Cappy. Cappy goes to second to get Tartabull. That's 2 down now for Willie Upshaw. Whitt on first. And Upshaw strikes out. Great job by Capizzello. We're going to the top of the 8th. We're down a run. Tigers relievers getting the job done today. Okay, so here's Dan Gonzales leading off the 8th inning. And he walks. All right, runner on first. That's hit and run time for our number 9 hitter. I'm surprised they're not playing in. I mean, I almost think I should bunt. Trammell's 2 for 2 today. We're going to let him swing away. You know, I mean, we're going to put on a hit and run. That's what I'm trying to say. And he pops it up. That does not help the cause. Caught by Iorg in center field. So, now we've got a runner on first with 1 down for Eddie Miller. Miller 2 for 4. Started the game hot. He's been out his last 2 times up. And there's a hit to left. Eddie Miller. Great job. No, we're not going to send the runner to third. But now I'm thinking we got to get some speed at second. So, I say that, and Ricky Henderson's right there. He is supposed to be having the day off today, though. I guess we're going to bring in Kevin Bass. And he can play defensively in left. So, okay, we got a pinch runner. We've got good speed at first. We've got Greg Brock up against Tobic. And Brock has a chance here to do something good and turn his 0 for 4 day around. Oh, no. Oh, an infield single. That's going to be a single. Everybody's safe. Okay, 1 down, bases loaded. They're going to bring in their closer, Steve Centeni. 22nd appearance. He's 11 out of 12 in save opportunities. Only thrown 25 innings pitched. That's what you need to do to keep your relievers healthy. Yeah, I mean, he just comes in to get saved. That's all he does. Look at that run he's on. Okay, so this is going to be tough. We got our best player up, though, Mickey Hatcher. And Hatcher 0 for 4 today, 2 strikeouts down. All we need is a sac fly. There's 1 down. So if Hatcher can hit it to any of the outfielders, I mean, Bosetti's great defensively, but Cromartie's the one that's got the good arm, I believe. So let's see if Hatcher can come through for us here. That'll get it done. There we go. Left center field. Deep enough to score Bass easily. Miller will tag and take third. And the go-ahead run is 90 feet away for Gibson. Here's Gibby. 1 swing of the bat from Gibby can give us the lead. He pulls it in to first, and that'll be the end of the inning. So that was all fastballs from Centeni. Look at that. Okay, so it's all tied at 5. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Let's make sure our defense is solid. Yeah, everybody's where they should be. Okay. So we want Cappy to get Corcoran here, and then we might bring in Weaver. So here we go. Tim Corcoran leading off. Rips it to right. Snared by Bass. Just into the ball game. Ball finds you, man. That's going to be it for Capizzello. Good job by him. And we're going to bring in Roger Weaver. Hello, Weaver. I think this is his first game since being sent down on the 27th. We were trying to limit his innings pitched. I think that helped him. So his 40th game this season, 2-4 with a 1.74 ERA. 23 walks, 23 strikeouts. Not good. But opponents only batting 177 against him, 11 saves, 1 bluey. He did not do so well in 3 games in AAA. But maybe he was trying to fine-tune his pitches, maybe get that curveball up to 80. He's got 3 okay pitches, so let's see what he's got today. He's got to get Davis and Bosetti here. Davis is 1 for 3 with 2 walks against Weaver. Oh, shit. A triple. Okay. Wow. Do we intentionally walk Picetti to get to Dade? I think we got to pull the infield in against Picetti and then walk Dade if we can get that far. Right? So as long as Bosetti doesn't hit a sac fly. Ground ball to short. That'll get Davis at home. It does. Okay. 2 down. But the mighty Paul Dade is up 4 for 4 with 2 home runs. We're going to guard the lines here against Paul Dade. Never faced Weaver. I'm not sure that's correct. And a ground, I mean, it's a line drive. I don't know what it is. It was a line drive to Trammell, and Weaver gets out of it. So Tigers have a chance here to take the lead for the first time today as Parrish steps in. Parrish was 4 for 5 with a home run against Centenny and flies out to left. There's 1 down. And then Whitaker pops it up. Oh, it's an error by the catcher, Whitt. They are trying to give us this ball game, and we will take it. We need it desperately. Okay, we're going to hit and run with Dawson because you know he's not going to do jack shit. All right, here we go. Dawson. Oh, no, a line drive. Is it a... I thought he was going to get doubled off again because that's what happened last time, right? Dawson hit into a line drive, and then Parrish got caught on second. So maybe we just don't hit and run with Dawson, even though he's supposed to be better than average at it. And then Kevin Bass, his first at bat of the ball game, rips it to deep right field. But that won't get it done. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. We're going to leave Weaver in there. I mean, we don't have any other righties. So Weaver will go until the lefty, and then it's going to be up to Comstock for the rest of the ball game. Here's Garth leading off. Ground ball to Hatcher. And Hatcher beats it. Oh. Runner on first. Here's Cromartie. Will he be stealing? He's below 80. I mean, it would just be dumb to do that. But he did. So now we intentionally walk Cromartie. Set up a double play. Tartabull, though. We got to pull the outfield in. A base hit would score the winning run, so try to prevent that. And a walk. No, it's even worse. Base hit. Everybody moves up. So the error is going to be the costly thing. We'll bring in Comstock, pull in the infield against Whitt. And Whitt pops it up. Is it an error? Nope. There's 1 out. So bases still loaded. And once again, we got to pull the infield in against Willie Upshaw. And yeah, here we go. And that's the ball game. We get swept on the road by Toronto. That is maybe the season low. We're 3-7 in the month of July. And we do need to make trades. So I'm not going to do it during this episode. I'm going to do a separate video where I'm going to make a couple of trades. And I've had some requests to show how that how I go about that process. And so I'm going to do that. I've been trying to get a relief pitcher and potentially a right fielder, although Eddie Miller's been great. But I mean, New York has now closed the gap from 6.5 to 2.5. And we are definitely in trouble. Let's take a look at the transactions. Craig Swan of the Mets. Sorry, Freddie. He's going to miss 5 weeks with a fracture. Let's pull up the box score and get out of here. I thank you for watching. Like and or subscribe. It's hard to like a game like this. This whole series has been just a real bummer. Player of the game, I don't want to give it to anybody. It's how bad we suck. But we have to give it to someone, and I guess that someone's going to be, I guess Gibby hit a home run. We're going to give it to Gibson. Roger Weaver takes the loss in his first game back. He actually came out looking pretty good, and then the error by Hatcher opened the door, and that was all it took for the Blue Jays to walk through it. They take advantage of their opportunities. We did not at all. This whole series, Centetti gets the win in relief. He's 2-2. Davis had a double and a triple. 2 home runs by Paul Dade. That makes it tough, too. A great game by him, 4 for 5 with 5 RBI. Paul Dade was all the Blue Jays really needed today. Okay, that's going to do it. We will come back tomorrow. Well, we're going to do those. We'll do those trade video, and then we're going to come back tomorrow with a first game of the 3-game series against Oakland, back at Detroit. Until then, everyone, have a great night.